morning, everyone. How's everyone doing this beautiful morning? I'm doing great. I was able to sleep in almost 4 hours later than the last 3 days. The last 3 days I got up at 2 o'clock, and today I got up just before 6. So yeah, I was able to sleep in a little bit longer, so that was great. I didn't get to see a beautiful sunrise this morning. Absolutely beautiful. I'm heading to Vauxhall right now. Gonna go load of pallets, and then once that's done, we're heading to Milk River to do a switch with one of our guys there. And then from there, we are coming back to the shop, and I'm wondering if we'll be done after that, but I don't know for sure. So that's part of my day today. Got a nice 389 pit going. town of Vauxhall's pretty smart. They set up a nice rest area for the truck drivers. Just behind this fertilizer facility here. And if you look right there, that's where all the trucks are parking. You got a nice setup there. They set it up, what was it, last year, I think? We used to park along this side road here to the left. There's some guys that park there, but now they got that rest area there, and then trucks can park there now. I know in Tabor, where our shop is, there's like zero truck parking. A lot of the guys will park at Walmart. I know some years ago there was guys that used to park down a service road, and the last, say, 5 years they put up no parking signs everywhere. And even the car locks, they put up signs everywhere that no parking allowed unless you're in the truck, then you can park there. And yeah, it's kind of, I think it's a good idea. I know there's been some guys that have been talking about setting up a parking area in Tabor, like a truck stop or something. Tabor doesn't want a truck stop coming to town, but they want everything delivered on trucks, but they don't want the trucks in town. So I don't know how you can put those two together. We want all your product delivered by a truck, but we don't want the trucks here. At least Walmart's pretty good about it. They have no truck parking signs on their yard too, but they don't get it enforced. They let the trucks park there, which I think for Walmart is a good idea, and then they get more customers that way too. And there's a couple of restaurants right close by there too, so kind of helps out the local businesses there, which is good. Unlike the town of Tabor, where they try to push all the trucks out of town and then put up no parking signs to where the trucks could park close to a restaurant. See, these guys even load wood into the back of a reefer or a dry van. I think it's a reefer. So while I was waiting to get loaded with pallets, there's another guy getting loaded ahead of me. I was in the office and he pulls on the scale, and he comes into the office, and the lady in the office tells him to pull around, back up to the door again, and then they'll throw 2 more skids of lumber on. He was picking up lumber there. So he pulls around, and then instead of backing up to the door, he pulls back onto the scale. And I was in the office at this time, but I walked out of the office already back to my truck to get ready to get loaded. So I talked with one of the other guys and asked him what was going on, and I guess instead of backing up to the door, he pulled back around the building and just back onto the scale again. And for some reason he figured now he was heavy, so he pulls off the scales, moves his axles, drives around the building, pulls back on the scale again. And then he was still light, so they told him to, because they didn't throw anything on, so they told him to back up to the door, and then pulled around the building, and then he backs up to the door. And then they throw 2 more skids of lumber on, and then the guy beside him was leaving, so then I backed up, and then he pulled around back onto the scale, and it took them about an hour to get me loaded, and he was still sitting by the scale and hadn't left the yard yet. So I'm not sure what was going on with that guy, but didn't seem like he had things figured out. wonder why trucking is the way it is. Guys hiring guys like that because they don't have to pay them a whole lot, and then things go sideways, and nobody knows why things are the way they are, instead of having experienced guys and paying them more. And they rather let the experienced guys go, and then they hire guys that don't know what they're doing, and then stuff like this happens. Takes 3 times as long to do everything, and then oh well, I guess that's how it is. That's enough of that rant for today. Got her all loaded. Full right to the very, very back. Right to the top. Hose her all up. And there we go. Got her all loaded. Gonna go get the paperwork, and then we are good to go. Do the switch. Just got the seal put on, and now we are ready to go. Got the paperwork. We got here at just after 7, like 5 minutes after 7, and then now it's 9 o'clock. And we are ready to go. Don't be like this guy. Unhook your trailer in front of the fuel pumps. I guess they're empty. Probably not much. Oh, looks like the fuel pumps aren't even in use. But those ones are. Anyway, it's one of our guys. I parked mine behind me here on the yard. I guess he brought back an empty trailer. That's where I parked mine, out of the way. Makes it a little bit more convenient for the guys if they want to pull in the yard and grab some fuel. I guess this works too, but I figured if the yard's empty, might as well do it in the yard. I guess I got an empty trailer that I'm going to. Let's do a tug test. Got her all hooked up that way, but now we got to do the airlines yet and check the lights, and we're good to go.